The Craft Legacy is a kind of reboot sequel to the 1996 classic film I Love the Craft. I don't know many people that didn't, and it pretty much follows a similar kind of storyline to that, with some exceptions that I think make it rather interesting. We get Lily, a young girl who, along with her mother, is travelling to a new town. She's got a boyfriend there that she's going to move in with, played by David Duchovny, who has 3 kids, and it's basically just going to be her settling into this new school. Of course, there is 3 girls who we've already met who are practicing witches, and they are going to bring Lily in as their fourth, because they need that to create the 4 corners and be able to cast spells properly. So far, so much like the original movie, but it does differentiate itself from that. There is a nice kind of side story where they take a kind of aggressive alpha male character, cast a spell on him, and make him a little bit more in tune with his feminine side. And that goes on for a little bit, and although it becomes a little bit over the top in certain moments, it starts to lead down a path of where these kids are not really so much getting the revenge on this guy, but seeing the true inner self of him, and they really accept him into their little group because they realise that a lot of id that is on show is basically that. It's just showmanship. It's not the real person, and as they discover that real person, they start to like him and bring him into the fold almost. Whereas in the first one, it's all about the girls kind of falling out and having this rush of power. This one is most definitely all about creating that unit. They don't really have vengeance towards one another. They do have falling outs, but they realise that together is better, and they're better working together. There is this little wokeness about the movie, as we have David Duchovny's character, who is a speaker all about masculinity and how to take hold and take charge, and he definitely leads his family in that way, and it becomes a little bit tropey around the way he acts in certain scenes. But for the most part, I really like the group of 4 girls. I like the camaraderie between them, and although you can kind of tell roughly where the story is going, it didn't really become problematic or too formulaic for me. I enjoyed hanging out with these girls. I enjoyed them taking ownership of their lives and their ideas of what they're doing and their grasp of this witchcraft. It feels a little bit rushed in certain moments and doesn't give the movie enough time to breathe with certain characters, which is a little bit of a shame, but I would love to see more within this world, more with these 4 people. I think it's a really great addition to the kind of Craft series, and it definitely is a tie into that with a final moment and some information that's revealed during the movie. I feel that it's got a great cast of characters. You know, Duchovny, Michelle Monaghan, who plays this kind of stepfather and mother in this one as well, are pretty terrific. The variation of the girls were all terrific as well, and I liked their group and how they kind of helped each other. There's a moment at the start in the classroom where the girls decide to take the first step and help Lily as she's having a very bad moment, and just that kind of bonding was kind of positive, and I liked that about the film. You know, it was one of my main things I liked about the original Craft, the way the girls came together and kind of dealt with their problems. It's not as kind of in your face, the issues that they have that the original Craft girls did, but it feels a little bit more modernised, a little bit more fun in the way it tells its tale. The Craft Legacy for me is a real surprise. You know, I loved the first one. I was expecting to be really kind of dubious about this one because I've seen some other remakes like Black Christmas, which was just atrocious, but there's enough reverence for the original. There is some cringy moments where they pick out some of the best lines and reuse them in a different circumstance, but overall I had a lot of fun with the Craft Legacy. What more can I say? That seems like the best compliment I can give it. I would definitely watch it again. I would definitely be excited for a further sequel to this one. I'd love to know your thoughts on, well, both the original Craft and the Craft Legacy as well. Let me know in the comment box, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.